We got to move on to the GameStop news, which is, like I said, it's not always a fun thing when GameStop is in the news, but this just so happens to be an interesting story that I was really excited to share with you guys. So the CEO of GameStop has sort of come out and is said that he's excited about unannounced Switch games that are going to make 2018 a much stronger year for Nintendo, similar to how 2017 was. So he basically told investors that the Switch has been strong throughout 2017 with big releases like Mario and Zelda leading the way. But then he went on to say that 2018 will be lifted by games that have not been announced yet. So obviously, GameStop is a retail store. They're one of the biggest dedicated gaming retail stores in the United States. So they constantly do like a lot of advertising. They constantly have a lot of marketing ahead of time. So they do talk with, game developers, game companies. And I'm very confident that he probably is aware of, certain titles that most people are not, that,
even we aren't.
Exactly, that even we aren't, that are coming to Switch. So, I have a couple guesses as to what he could be thinking of. Obviously there's been a lot of talk about Pokemon coming to Switch this year. There's been a lot of recent rumors about Animal Crossing possibly hitting this year. And also just more third parties stepping up to the plate and joining Switch. What are some games that you guys, and as well as the chat, think could be some of these unannounced games that are hitting the Switch this year?
I for sure want Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I would love a Pokemon Snap if we could get that, but I'll also take a mainline Pokemon. But it is a struggle for them to go from, really utilizing the dual screen for the mainline Pokemon series to then having to figure out how to do that on Switch. They really have to change the UI like quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
But I think they could do it, and that's the thing that I want.
I'm thinking more like for Pokemon, back in GameCube, I think it's like Pokemon Coliseum, or it's like you had a specific character and you had an Eevee, and that Eevee could evolve into something else, and you would go around. I don't remember the name of it, but I would like a Pokemon game like that.
Yeah.
I think we haven't seen one. I wish I remembered the name, but we haven't seen one like that in a while. So I'm kind of hoping that they go back to the GameCube version and kind of implement that to the Switch. That'd be pretty cool.
Or Pokemon Stadium for all those multiplayer games would be cool too.
Well, I think isn't Pokken Tournament like that? Or
no, Stadium. Because Stadium, you imported your Pokemon Game Boy, like your actual critters into that game, and they battled, and then there was hella really good mini games.
Yeah, it's the mini games I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like that would be great on multiple Switches.
Get rid of Mario Party. Just bring back Pokemon Stadium.
Mario Party is also a good one.
You say that.
No, they got rid of Mario Party. They just did it. It's breaking.
No.
They just canceled it.
As long as they don't bring back Mario Party 9 and 10 to the Switch, I'm okay with that.
Mario Party 2 is, I think, the best one.
Yes.
And that would be the one that I would want.
I want Mario Party 3 or 5 or any of them if they're going to...
Not 4.
What did 4, like, no even numbers.
Maybe even Mario Party 1 would be pretty cool, but not Mario Party 9 and 10. Those are garbage.
They kind of don't count as Mario Party in my mind.
No, they're just like everybody get in a car and we're all going to go on this. But anyway, Mario Party would be great, but I think the big hitters are the ones you mentioned, Pokemon, Animal Crossing. And I mean, we could even say Bayonetta 3, Metroid Prime 4, like those are in the running too. Like those are the ones that you think way far ahead they might come out, but I mean, it could happen. I mean, he's talking some big game here.
So I would think the big game is probably, we should think outside of the Nintendo bubble. Like maybe there are third parties coming out this year.
Yeah.
Red Dead. Maybe like there'll be a version of Red Dead on the Switch. Like maybe it's that big.
So Reggie's gonna bring out a cowboy hat, be like, "You guys aren't ready." For
so I'm not holding my breath in terms of first party stuff. I'm not holding my breath for the core Pokemon or Metroid games to be this year. I think what we saw last year,
we might get an announcement for Pokemon this year.
Oh, we might get news at E3, but I do not think we're gonna get a 2018 release. That being said, when you said third parties, I totally agree with Rockstar. I don't think we'll get Red Dead 2, but I think now is the time for GTA 5. GTA 5 is going to probably cross 100 million this year, and I think on the back of a Switch, it could absolutely blow that out of the water. I don't know exactly how GTA Online would work on Switch, but I think core GTA 5 could work just fine.
Yeah. So that's the thing too, is like Rockstar they've recently released their sort of sales report, displaying all of their sales for GTA 5 across all consoles, and it's done exceptionally well. It's 90 million sold to date, which is an insane number when you think about it.
It's also, I think, the most profitable entertainment
property ever.
Yeah, ever made.
Right.
Which
So-
is insane.
And and they've gone on record to say that they want to hit that 100 million mark. You know,
Switch
they
then.
definitely want to get to 100 million. So, I mean, my best guess would be the best way to do that would be to release on Switch.
Yeah,
you know, and
100%.
I would totally be fine getting like just the core GTA 5 experience without GTA Online.
That single
Yeah.
player campaign
On Switch.
rules.
Yeah.
I'm totally down with
And
it.
again,
I'd buy
a
it
giant
again.
open
Yeah.
world game that you can, pop into and out of when
Yeah.
you're traveling on commutes, on planes.
And let's not forget too, it came out on PS3 and Xbox 360,
Yeah.
so we know
Yeah.
it probably will run
That's
pretty
my
well.
question.
Oh,
Is it
totally.
so big? But I'm sure it could.
It's a 2013 game. Like, I totally think it
is.
could run on this. Yeah.
But would it be the biggest open world that's currently available on Switch without a loading screen? Yes.
Well,
Yeah, I
Breath,
don't know, bigger
Breath
than
of the
Skyrim.
Wild is pretty big.
yeah.
That is true, but
Yeah.
less populated is the thing.
Yes,
It's like
yes.
GTA is a big open world that's very dense.
And
But it is a 2013 game.
and
I'm
like
sure-
Nintendo almost doesn't count because they do like magic under the hood. Like I don't understand how Mario Odyssey and Zelda's file sizes are so small.
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
That's true.
mind-boggling.
Yeah.
They have a compression file that none of us know
Exactly.
about.
They have like They have a button next to right click. Like there's
That's
something
like
like an auxiliary.
compress-
Say that.
compress
Say
file.
that super small. I think two of Nintendo's strongest third-party supporters so far have been Ubisoft, which we saw with Rabbids as one of the best games on the Switch right now. I'm hoping we see,
Bethesda?
yeah. So for Ubisoft, I'm hoping we see another new IP or maybe like a connection with Nintendo, and then seeing an AC game or a Watch Dogs game come to Switch. Like maybe not Origins, but maybe it's the Ezio collection, maybe it's Watch Dogs 2. And then Bethesda. I think I totally think we could see Fallout 4 on here.
This does say unannounced Switch games, though.
Yeah.
So the CEO do you guys think that means games that haven't been announced for the Switch or unannounced games? Because I'm hoping it means unannounced games. I don't
So,
want us to
same.
keep getting all games, you know?
Same.
I'm hoping we...
So
Pikmin
someone
4?
is
Be cool.
well Pikmin 4 like
God?
quasi. Well, we don't know if Pikmin 4 actually exists because we don't know if it became Hey You Pikmin or no. What was it called? Yeah, Hey You Pikmin, right?
Yeah.
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 Also, the game from the GameCube was Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
That doesn't sound
Wow,
real.
I can't believe you couldn't remember that ridiculous title.
Pokemon XD, haha.
But we never know what Bethesda is really going to come out within a certain year until E3, and then they drop everything on us. If they could give us an announcement that was like, we have whatever this game is, and it's also coming to Switch day one, I think that would be huge.